You are living on a planet where thousands of tons of metal are intentionally falling from the sky to be buried in the ocean. This process is the only thing keeping our orbital infrastructure from collapsing under the weight of its own debris. Point Nemo is the oceanic pole of inaccessibility, the spot on our map farthest from any land. It is here that we dispose of the retired giants of our space age. Between 1971 and 2016, more than 263 spacecraft were sent here to sink into the deep. You might imagine space as an infinite void, but it is becoming a crowded, lethal highway. The Station Mir and 6 Salyut stations are already resting in the dark at the bottom of this remote cemetery. Larger spacecraft that cannot burn up completely in the atmosphere are steered here to protect the cities where you live. The nearest islands are over 2,600 kilometers away, placing this site beyond the legal reach of any nation. Russia leads the way as the largest contributor to this underwater collection, having discarded nearly 200 pieces of debris in the region. We face a choice between keeping our skies clear or risking a catastrophic domino effect. Collisions in low Earth orbit happen at nearly 7.8 kilometers per second. If two objects meet at perpendicular angles, the impact velocity spikes to roughly 12.2 kilometers per second. This speed turns small fragments into bullets capable of shattering functioning satellites. The Kessler syndrome describes a terrifying feedback loop where each collision creates a cloud of new shrapnel that leads to even more collisions. As of September 2021, the ESA estimates that slightly over half of all satellites currently in orbit are still operational. The rest are dead, drifting, and waiting to crash. The graveyard at Point Nemo is not just a dump. It is a vital safety valve for humanity that has become addicted to the orbit above. But even this remote region has limits. We rely on this ocean as a shield, yet we are pumping it full of potential toxins. Hydrazine, a highly toxic rocket propellant, can cause marine pollution in rare cases when these machines hit the water. We are trading the health of our lower atmosphere for the health of a deep, unseen ocean basin. The fragility of our system is already apparent, as seen when the Chinese space station Tiangong-1 suffered a power failure and landed outside the designated zone. If a station can miss its mark once, it can miss again. Soon, the International Space Station itself will join the graveyard. We are running out of space to put our own ghosts. Our reliance on the sky is growing, but our ability to clean up after ourselves is failing to keep pace. The Point Nemo Cemetery is a monument to our ingenuity and our negligence. It is a quiet, watery grave for our greatest achievements, hidden away from the world we inhabit. If the physics of our orbital future interests you, the story of how we track the growing debris field is next. Subscribe to catch it.